How's it going, Rogues Gallery? Today, is a good day because we have an entire case of Shadowverse Evolve to open. We have Gods of the Arcana. This is a very cool set. It is the second year anniversary set. We have box topper leaders and serialized cards. Maybe we'll see if we get one, but also the really cool tarot cards and the advanced type cards. I'm really excited. This is awesome. I want to give a big shout out to Midwest Card Dealer. They're the folks I got this and all of my Shadowverse Evolve sealed product from. So if you want to get some sealed product for Shadowverse Evolve, check them out. I've been using them for a very long time. They're great. But without further ado, let's go ahead, jump into the top down, and we're going to open up this case. Basically, we're just going to open up boxes until we get like a big chase pull, and then we'll showcase everything else at the end. Just to make it so it's not like 2 hours long. All right, let's do it. All right, here is the set, Gods of the Arcana, my sealed booster box case. We'll talk about some pull rates and some stuff that I've heard from some folks as we kind of crack this open. Once again, as always, we'll be opening box after box until we get a big chase hit. There are 4 big hits per case, which is kind of unfortunate for this set. I know myself and a lot of other folks were really hoping that the box topper leaders were just a bonus and not taking up any ultimate rare slots, but it does look like they do indeed take up ultimate rare slots, which is kind of a bummer. But they're still cool to have. So let's go ahead. We have Gods of the Arcana. This is such a really cool set. So I'm just gonna grab like a bunch from the top. All right, so we grabbed 4 from the case. We may or may not get lucky. We got some pretty good luck so far. If you didn't know, sealed cases of Shadowverse Evolve, at least for the most recent sets, are 20 boxes. Like I said, I got this from Midwest Card Dealer. They're great, and cannot recommend them enough. I don't have like an affiliate code, but I will just post a link down below. Anyway, Gods of the Arcana. Oh, I should also mention before we crack this open, we'll see. I don't remember where the code is. There are codes for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond in here. You can only use 5 codes per account, which means I'm going to have 15 codes that I don't need. Which means I'm going to use 5 codes for myself, obviously. And then the other 15, we're going to give away. Not in this video. We're going to do it in like some sort of tournament thing or something that we're hosting on the community Discord. So go ahead, join the Rogues Gallery community Discord. Link in the description. But if you would like to hang out, play Shadowverse, it's going to be in Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. So it's going to be a digital event, right? Not Shadowverse Evolve. It's just going to be easier to do that way. And also, you can redeem the codes with your digital game. So anyway, let's open this up. We'll see where the code is. I'm going to hide all the codes. All right, so I have taken out the code. It was right here. It was front and center. I think what we're going to have to do for all the other ones, just so I don't have to edit it and cut every single time, is kind of like hold it off screen, take it off, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so let's go ahead, take out our packs, throw that into the recycle box. And by recycle box, I mean literally the box that it came with. Let's check out our bonus pack to see if we get something nice. We just got a ghost. All right, so this is the one piece of feedback that I've heard from a lot of the community, and I'm going to echo that piece of feedback. I'm not going to be rude or mean or anything. It would have been very cool if they made these at least foil like we got for the first year. Because as it is here, these are just tokens that we got in like previous booster sets as part of just regular packs. So it's a little underwhelming. I'll just say that. Would have been cool to have foil. Doesn't even have a fancy stamp. Having the fancy stamp would have been cool. But like foil tokens would have been awesome. Or blank tokens. I think blank tokens would have been even better, because the blank tokens are actually hard to get because you can only get them in the Dragoncraft starter deck. So having the blank tokens would have been very, very cool as well. Anyway, let's go through our cards and our packs. Lumbering Carapace. With that said, I very much like this set. I think this set is awesome. Checkmate. We'll put the gold. We'll just put the golds here. We're gonna have a lot of cards and a lot of stuff to go through. So, and The main packs still have tokens in them. They're just the thin, like, normal cardstock tokens, right? And so the box toppers, that's where we're going to get the leaders. However, what I've heard is that they do... The leader does take up an ultimate rare slot in your case. So we should end up with 3 ultimate rares and a leader. That's kind of the typical going rate. If you saw our official ambassador opening of the set, well, you'll see that we got pretty good luck, both from this and both from like the booster boxes and from our starter kit, because our dragon starter kit had an ultimate rare. Ooh, we got a first legendary here. Had an ultimate rare Zelganea, which was pretty nice, pretty nice. Ooh, this is one that I haven't pulled yet. This is 10 Slouch Wheel of Fortune. Very cool. I love the new border. I think these are just really cool. I'm pretty stoked. I will be making a deck tech video for every single class. They're going to be separate deck tech videos. They're not all going to be S tier competitive decks because, to be frank, there's not an S tier competitive deck for every craft this go around. But I think there's some really good and fun ones. So we're going to be doing Amulet Haven. We're going to be doing Fable Forest. Ooh, another one in here. Merchant Sword. Ooh, I like this one. Zero. Lincall the Fool. I just like her aesthetically. She's very cool. We got this. Fallen Shot. What else? We're going to be Academic, Rune, Ghost, Abyss. So yeah, a lot of really fun stuff coming up. I'm excited. Oh, okay, here we go. That's a great SL to get. This is Aliska Warhawker. I don't know. She's really cool. She's great for the Swordcraft deck. 5-drop 4/4, Evo for 2, Fanfare Searcher deck for Ilmasuna Discord Hawker, summon it and then shuffle. That is our SL. This is another Hawker. This is Ilmasuna Discord Hawker. So this goes and gets this. So you get 7/7 worth of body for just 5, and this one says select any follower on the field, deal 3 damage. If there's a merchant follower named Ilmasuna Discord Hawker on your field, deal 5 damage. Or not named Ilmasuna Discord Hawker, deal 5 damage instead. So if you do this, you can deal 5 damage immediately. It's really good, and you will be running that in the new Sword deck. The other top tier meta decks, by the way, are just vampires again and puppets and what am I forgetting? Vampires, puppets. Ooh, one-winged trader. Dirt, of course. Put that up here. One-winged trader. Sephiroth. Anyway, yeah, this set's really fun. I like it quite a bit. There's a lot of really cool archetypes you can build. Ooh, she's really good. Ernesta, Weapons Hawker. Very, very cool. Definitely will be running her. We have not Fearin, the God of Winds. Yeah, you can also build. I was thinking about building like an Angels deck too. That might be a bonus video we make. I'm going to be traveling very, very shortly, so we'll see how much time I have to make all this stuff. A lot of it will have to be when I get back, but when I do get back, there might be like a deluge of Shadowverse Evolve and Shadowverse Worlds Beyond content. Like that, those and like Grand Archive are going to be, well, they already are. They're my bread and butter. Ooh, Wolfroud, the Hanged Man. I love that it's like upside down. This card's cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, God, the set looks great. One of the best looking aesthetically for Shadowverse Evolve so far. And I think that says a lot because I think Shadowverse Evolve is a fantastic looking trading card game. It just looks so good. Ooh, Dual Rage. Oh yeah, for Dragon, we're doing Armed Dragon with Levatine. Ooh, we got the Evo Aliaska. This is a 5/5 on Evolve. Search your deck for Ernesta Weapons Hawker, summon it, then shuffle. Put an Exterminus weapon into your area, EX area. This is a lot of value. So you go and get, well, you go and get her, right? So you go get all of the Weapons Hawkers. So just this, you get like a 5/5, a 3/3, and a 1/1, and then you get this effect, and you get this effect. It's like crazy value. It's just one of the effects that just lets you flood the board with dudes Any like effect that lets you do that in Shadowverse, just in general, both Worlds Beyond and in Shadowverse Evolve, is very strong. Cards that make more cards, very good. So yeah, looking forward to the merchant type. It's gonna be fun, and I think it is one of the best decks. All right, removed the code. Toss that in, and then we shall see if we get something good. There's a lot of leaders that I want. We got a ghost. I'm coming for you. There's a lot of leaders that I want, a couple that I don't want. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. It'll be a little touch and go. Beautiful cards though. Yeah, and I'm really stoked to start building decks for this. I'm recording this actually the day before I leave for Grand Archive Worlds, and so I will not really have time to build the decks before I leave. Ooh, beautiful. Except I already have some plans. Well, I mean, I have them all planned, but I have them, like, the lists written out. I just have to, like, pull the cards for them, you know, through my collection. Ooh, another parallel. This is Somnolent Strength. Awesome. Whale, Eternity Whale. All right. And then for ultimate rares, if we can get another Zelganea, oh, that would be insane. I like this card a lot. Luzin, Temperance, very cool. It makes each player discards down to 2 cards. So against some decks, it's like so powerful. Against others, not as strong. Because if they only have like 2 cards in their hand, you make them discard like 1 card. But if they have like 5, 6, like a bunch of cards in hand, it can be really, really strong. And I realize I just put a bunch of these cards in the wrong pile. Gotta just keep them separated. Gotta keep them separated. But yeah. The decks that I'm looking forward to the most, actually I'm really excited to finally play Academic and Armed. Those are 2 that I'm really excited to play. Obviously, you know, bringing back Fable with Forest is really cool. I really like Alice. And then Ghost is also really cool. Ghost Abyss. But I think I've never built the Academic deck, and I've never built the Armed deck. And so those are 2 that I'm just really looking forward to playing. Ooh, we have the Chariot. Nice. This is the sword, one of the sword omens. And then we have our Wolf Rod. Very cool. Very cool. Folks who watch the other ones will know we may have pulled in may have pulled an ultimate rare, Hanged Man, before. We have another Wolf Rod. It'll be interesting to see like the ratios as well. I've not seen anyone actually open up their cases. All of my information is like just hearsay essentially. So we'll see how things are. Dual Rage. This is a cool card. The new advanced cards, by the way, if you're not sure how they work, essentially they are in your Evo deck, and you can't play them until you have another effect that lets you do that. Usually you get to play them for, usually you get to play them for free, but sometimes you have to actually pay their cost. Sometimes it's like put it in the Evo or put it in the EX area, in which case you'll have to pay the cost from the EX area. Sometimes it's just like put it into play, which is pretty good. Ooh, we got Slouse again. We got Slouse again. This one is the SL. Very cool. Oh, I like the Tanzanite Convictor. She is very pretty. I got sleeves of that art because I like it. Might have to rock the Tanzanite Convictor sleeves for our Amulet Haven deck. All right, 3rd box in. I took the code out. I've not been doing it the way I want. I really want to just like just kind of hold it off screen and then take it out, but I keep forgetting, or I keep. Let's see what we get. No, we got a Holy Tiger. We got Dio. Anyway, let's keep going. Also, it's getting very, very hot here in the studio. Ooh, we got Sophina Strength. She's a pretty cool card. I like the character and I like the art from that. Yeah, these cards with the borders, they look so good, dude. They look so good. I should also note the advanced element cards are pretty... I keep calling advanced element. The advanced cards are pretty hard to get. I think you're only guaranteed one of each per case. Speaking of which, here's the Chariot. That's not too bad because you typically only need about 1 or 2 of them because they go into your Evo deck. And most of the time you just play 1 because they're so hard to play and summon. However, for the Ghost, for the Sincere Masquerade Ghost, I think you should have 2, but that's because that one's a little bit easier to play and it's really important for that strategy. You really want your Ghost. Ooh, got our SL here. Ooh, okay, SL Milteo. Nice. Big fan of Milteo. He is 3 of in my Control Abyss deck. I think Milteo is great. Getting more SL Milteos or the SL Evo version, we take those. Actually, I would like an Ultimate Rare, but you know, it is what it is. By the way, here's the Evolved Evo Milteo. Nice that we got them both in the same box. We got a lot of our legendaries like front loaded in this one. Here's another Tanzanite Convictor. Beautiful. Imperator of Magic. Alright, so for the first 4 boxes, so far, no big chase cards. And I don't think... Ooh, this card's cool. Unselfish Grace. I don't think... This is how you summon the Sincere Masquerade Ghost, by the way. Yeah. Anyway. Doesn't look like we're getting an Ultimate Rare in this box. Because we already got an SL. And I don't think you can get an SL and an Ultimate Rare in the same box. I think your SL takes up your Ultimate slot. Got Punk Devil. I do like the Punk Devil. Alright, let's see. But, like I said, I am hoping for Zelganea. We haven't gotten a single Zelganea at all either. Woo! We need Zelganeas. Zelganea is definitely like the highlight card of the set. He's the dude on the box. Very powerful. A lot of decks will run it. Not every deck will run Zelganea. In fact, the 4 top tier decks right now likely won't run Zelganea. Dirt, Vampire, and Sword. I don't think run Zelganea. Ooh, we have Lucille. We did get the advanced version of Lucille in an opening before, in our first opening. Very cool. Also, I'm starting to drip sweat. It's very hot in here. It is a hot day outside, and I can't have the AC on while I'm recording because it's too loud. You would just hear like a sound for like the whole time. So I'm tanking the heat a little bit, and I keep knocking my box cover. Speaking of which, box 4. Oh, come on, box 4. Sometimes our luck is really good in these, and we just open up the Ultimate Rare in like a couple boxes, and sometimes it's like 15 boxes in. Oh yeah, okay, so let's do the thing. I will remove, there we go, I remembered this time. All right, well, we'll see if we can remember on the other ones. All right, so take these, see if we get Box Tapalita. Come on, give me, I would like Octress, Ghost. Any of the Abyss ones would be cool too. Octress, Abyss, basically any of the Sword, any of the Abyss. Lyshenna would be cool, but I already have like Daria, and I would like a super cool Sword leader. I mean, I have Narita Taishin, I have Albert too, so I actually have some really nice Sword leaders. Oh, you know what? Orcus. Orcus for Force would be great because I actually don't have like a super awesome Force leader. I have some, like I have the Mind Reader, but I would like Orcus. So yeah, that's our hope here. We would like to get Orcus for Forest. Ooh, legendary. Card's beautiful. We got Ents Justice. 11/11 Storm, and he ignores Ward. Yeah, I said it before in a previous video, that card is gonna kill me at some point. For sure. I'm gonna have all my Ginsetsu foxes up, and I'm gonna be like, you can't touch me. And then they're gonna be like, bet. So by the way, here's Zelganea. This is the regular version of Zelganea. We need a bunch of regular versions and like a handful of advanced versions. So there we got the Zelganea there. That'll be a pretty valuable card. Probably the most valuable base legendary from the set, if I had to guess, because a lot of decks will want their Zelganeas. Ooh, got an Abyss card. Oh, speaking of, we have Sincere Masquerade Ghost. Very cool card. I've already built the Ghost deck, and it's really fun. You just storm them with Ghosts, and there's like really cool combos you can do. Summon your Ghost, pump the squad, hit him in the face. Ooh, we have a Lucille SL. Doesn't look like we're gonna get the ultimate rare in this box either, which is fine. We got some packs. We got some more video to go. We're not running out of tape anytime soon. We don't use tape. I use digital video. Another Hangman. We got a lot of him so far. And then a double foil, double gold pack. And then of course I'll happily take any serialized card. I did not open one from the first, the first year anniversary. Did not, obviously I don't get any special ambassador cards or anything like that. Well, I mean I have my own EP, but I don't have, they didn't give me like serialized cards. Those are for people to open in packs. And you know what? I am a person who opens packs, so hopefully we can open it in a pack. And as I mentioned, we bought this box, or we bought this case from Midwest Card Dealers. So if we open it, big shout out to them for sending us this case. They've sent us some really nice cases before, so yeah. Very, very pretty cards. All right, 2 more packs for this box, and then we're gonna grab another bunch of boxes. This is the card that helps you summon the big Levantine dragons. All right, last pack here. Could maybe have a legendary. Yeah, we do have a legendary in it. We have the Fool. I call the Fool. Nice. Very much like I said, like that art. She might actually be the art for the thumbnail for this. All right, we're just gonna grab the boxes from the side. Here we go. I think this is actually 5 boxes. All right, man, this is great. This is so indulgent. Just being able to do this, open these boxes. It's one of those situations where it's like, I'm so thankful that this is what I can do for a living. I love this, man. Yeah. By the way, I do for a lot of the extra cards. We'll hold this up so I don't can move. Ooh, interesting. That was on the other side of the box that time. Usually it's on this side. It was on this side this time. For any of the extra cards that I get and I don't need, I usually post them in the Rogues Gallery community Discord. So if you want to see, if you want to be like, hey, I want some, legendaries or whatever. Ooh, nah. Magical Prawn. There's actually a couple tokens that we could pull in this that are actually like kinda nice to get because they're only in this set. Ooh, nice. Asunia SL, we'll take that. We're going back to the top. We're just gonna put the cards over them. There's the tokens that are made by cards unique to this, like the dragon that Aelia makes, for example. Yeah. Prudent General. I just put the token in the wrong spot. Gargantuan Ghost. You definitely need the ghosts for the ghost deck, but I went and got my first year anniversary ghost tokens, my foil ones. Azunia. I like this dude. I know some people do like the thin tokens more though. I think I like the thick ones, but the thin ones they fit in your deck box a little bit easier if you use a lot of tokens. The thick ones fit in the deck box fine, it's just that they're thick and they take up a lot of space, right? And so because of that, they take up a lot of space. All right, let's see. Zelganea. But honestly, in terms of like ultimate rares, I mean, this set's great. I'll take any. We did already pull the Hangman, as I mentioned. So it'd be cool to get a different one, but I mean, I'd get 2 Hangman, sure. But it'd be cool to get different ones. We have Strength. I like her. I put this in the wrong spot, by the way. Yeah. To wipe my brow, because I do be sweating. All right. We got, is this another, ooh, Rumi. Very much a fan of Rumi. I used her in Spell Boost and OG Shadowverse quite a bit. Because there are a bunch of like kill conditions that you would run with D-Shift over time. Sometimes it was like Kuon or Chimera, or just like your Flame Destroyers or whatever. But Runi was one of them at one point. We got another, oh, this is the evolved version of Sophina. Cool. I like when you get them both in the same box. We have 4 more packs left. Only 3 legendaries so far. No SL, so we could get the ultimate. Nah, getting the ultimates in the other openings like so easily was just like wild to me, man. This is what it's normally like for me. I'm just like cracking box after box. I'm just like nothing. Well, not nothing. We get all these cool cards, and we get more cool cards in here as well. So we have Lucille. We have Tanzanite Convictor, very nice. Oh, one of the Levantine Dragons. This is the advanced. This is Dual Form Alpha? Question mark. This is the dragon, by the way. Getting the thick one of these is pretty great. The Devoted Dragon for Aelia. All right, let's see what we got. We still haven't gotten the SL, so... No, we got the SL here. What is it? Ooh, okay. We got the SL Sophina. Strength. Very cool. I think I am running her in the new Haven list I'm playing, so yes, we'll be using that. Also, I'm at a point where I'm debating how much of the Vanguard set I buy. So the upcoming Shadowverse Evolved sets, the next big set is the... Well, we have, I think it's just called Bullet of Creation. We have that one. That's the next like big normal set. But we also have the, oh yeah, gotta do the thing. I almost forgot again. But we also have the Vanguard collab set. And so the thing is with the Vanguard collab set is, I don't know if any of the cards from the Vanguard collab set are really used in other decks. And so what I might do for that set is like, even though I like Vanguard, but I'm not like a super diehard Vanguard fan. It is one of the TCGs I'm currently playing, and I like it quite a bit. I have 4 like well-constructed decks for it. Technically 3, but I'm working on another one. But the thing is like for Shadowverse Evolve, I could buy a case of it, but I'm like, do I need to buy a case of it? I could just go like half a case and then buy singles from there if I need to. And then I could probably build whatever deck I want, right? From there. So I'm a little bit debating over that. I will be buying a case of the swimsuit set. Rest assured, we will be opening a full case of Seaside Memories. I will be buying a case of every like main Shadowverse Evolved set. So Bullet of Creation, obviously, opening a full case of that as well. But it's just like the collab set, like Vanguard. After the Uma set and after Idolmaster, both of which I very much enjoyed. And in fact, Uma it got me into the franchise that set did, and I've since now watched the first 2 seasons of Uma Musume. It's very wholesome, actually. Very very nice show. And I'm going to be playing the Uma Musume mobile game when it comes out, like I don't know, like tomorrow or whatever, in English. But I had so many like extra cards, and a lot of the cards I don't use for most of the decks now. I still use some of them, but the thing is, it's just like, and it's like pretty restrictive. So I'm just like debating as like cost becomes a little bit more of a thing. Like I said, I am full-time here, and I did buy this with my own money. And I'm able to do this, by the way, because I am full-time. I sell my extras, and you know, it's a video. I get the ad revenue, but not a lot. Not a lot of ad revenue. I'm lucky if I break even on this. I usually don't. But anyway, I guess maybe I do if you count all the other decks that I'm able to, all the other videos and decks I'm able to make from this. Ooh, we have a Rite of the Ignorant for the Fool. Very nice. Tanzanite Convictor. I like that card. There is more like hero deck stuff, which is kind of cool. So I'm thinking half a case for ooh, we've got the SL. Oh, we are going to be rocking a baller set of Wolf Routes, because I have my ultimate rare. We have this SL. Our Wolf Route's going to be nice. It's funny that we got this one in the same pack too, because that's the card that cares about, or that Wolf Route cares about. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe like 10 boxes. Yeah, I'm just gonna. What we got 2 SLs. We got 2 SLs in this box. That's actually kind of wild. We got Wolf Route and we got this advanced. Maybe the advanced ones are like separate, but this is dual form. Y? I don't try to remember what the Y is. Yida. Dual form Yida. Epsilon. Delta, Kappa, Beta, Gamma. Anyway. So, that's what I'm thinking for Vanguard. Half a case, 10 boxes for Vanguard, and then getting the starter decks and all that kind of stuff, and then trying to upgrade from there. That might be where I go, but I am unsure. Let me know what you think. Ooh, SL, whale. I see that whale, and I just think of the Windfish from The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, one of my favorite Zelda games. Highly underrated Zelda game. Everyone's all about Breath of the Wild this. You know, Majora's Mask that. Link's Awakening on Game Boy. Just the regular old Game Boy. Not GBA, not SP, not whatever else. Virtual Boy. Oh yeah, it takes me like a couple seconds to think about it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, duh. Surely we will have a leader in this one. We could have also just saved these for the end, but nah. Leader, not a leader. Ooh, it is a token unique to this though. This is the one from what's her face, Sword Lady. 2-drop 6/6. Ward, fanfare, select an enemy field or select enemy card in the field and destroy it. Deal 4 damage to each enemy leader. This card is cracked, dude. It's so good. That's so good. Well, I'm glad we got the thick version of that. We still need the thick dragon. We need the thick dragon. And we also got the parallel foil lightning kicker. I like that card. Dual Lipa, dual rage. Put this in the wrong spot again, because I have to reach around. Give it the old reach around to put it in the right spot. Reverend Adjudicator, just a cat. Yeah, I think Hunter archetype got some cards. Chess, hero. Yeah, cool stuff. Tanzanite Convictor. I just think she's neat. Just storm, man. She do be storming. All right, big money, man. It's wild my ability to pick the boxes from my case and just have them not have the ultimate rares. I am better at this than not. Ooh, a Topaz Swordian. Really pretty. Aerial Slash. We got the Fairy. Come on, ultimate rare, Zelganea. Whoa! Oh, oh, we got there. We got there, everyone. All right, ultimate rare. So we got this this raccoon guy. We got Corruption Guardian. Dragon Spawning. I can hear that in my head. Dragon Impact. And then Arcana Mage. Oh, this is the Fool. You fool! Oh, this is gorgeous. Linkall the Fool. Holy. Yes, I'm very happy about this one. This is definitely one of the ones that I wanted just because the art is so good. 2-drop 2/2 Evos for 1. Fanfare, look at the top 5 of your deck. From among them, you can reveal up to 2 Arcana spells. Add them to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom. This is a draw 2. This card's so good. All right, we'll set that here. All right, this will be our final box of the video. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the rest of the case, right? Then we'll come back, and then we'll open up... Where was I even? Here. Hold on. I'll get a sleeve for that eventually. Maybe I'll just put her like right here. Anyway, so what I'm trying to get at is I'm going to save the box toppers for the end too. So we'll open up all... Oh, I just hit my hand on the corner of the table. We're going to open up all of the rest of the box toppers at the end. So I'm going to open up every single box and every single pack, but not the box toppers. And we'll open up all the box toppers at the end. We have 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll open up all remaining 13 box toppers at the end, just so you can see the reaction when we pull the leader. If we get 4 ultimate rares in the case, it means we will not get a leader. It's very unlikely, but I have heard people say that they've done that. So it is what it is. And then we'll do a full final tally of everything. We'll show how many advanced cards that we got, how many dupes, and all that kind of good stuff, like we do with all of them. Just so you can have the full experience. Well, the full experience is me with the AC on, listening to YouTube while I open up the packs. That's what I normally do when I'm not recording and not yapping. So that's what I'm going to do in just a moment. The AC is needed. It's dire straits. Got the whale. Okay, so this is our last pack here. We are going to zoop to the end, and then we're going to open up all 13 of those box toppers and show off all the rest that we got. So 3, 2, 1. Wow, that was fast. Well, that was fast for you, not for me. I spent the last maybe hour and a half opening up all the rest of the boxes. We have 13 box topper packs to go over, so I opened up 13 boxes. And I listened to my favorite YouTuber, Northern Lion. I also kind of took a look at this at the card list here, and I think our case is nuts. I think it's probably one of the best ones that I personally could have hoped for. We'll show off the other ultimate rares that we pulled, and so these are some of the other options. I would have liked to get Milteo instead of one other ones, but other than that, I got literally the case that I wanted in terms of ultimate rares. We'll have to wait to see our box topper leader, because there's 3 that I don't want. There's like Azudia, Marwyn, and Rao, and I'll take any of the other ones. Be very happy with any of the other ones. Watch, we're gonna get like a Rao or something. All right, so you saw this one in the opening, and then we got kind of funnily, we got another Hanged Man. Yes, another one. This is from the box openings, my ambassador box opening. And then the final one, we actually got it. We did not get a serialized card. That would have been better. But we did get a Zelganea Ultimate Rare. This is our second Zelganea, so now I have 2 Zelganea Ultimate Rares. The other one is currently in my Control Abyss deck. This one's also going to go in the Control Abyss deck. Yeah, very, very happy with that. So these are our 3 Ultimate Rares. Kind of funny that we opened up the 2 that we already had, but I wanted the Zelganea. So the only thing, the only like kind of difference is I kind of wish the Hangman was one of the other ones, preferably Milteo, but we'll take these. Very, very happy with these. And then let's talk about the polls, the general polls before we open up these. We got a ton of Zelganea regulars. So we got 2 advanced, And yes, we got at least one advanced of every advanced card, sometimes two. We did not get more than that, but don't worry, you really only need one of these. So if you buy a case, hopefully you'll just get at least one. But yeah, we got the SL Zelganea and the regular advanced. And then we got just SL Zelganeas again, and 5 others. We ended up with 6, 7 if you include the Ultimate Rare Zelganeas. This is the most expensive card in the set. Super happy with this. This is enough for 2 decks. So yeah, I'll be able to run all my Zelganeas. I might have some for trade or sale. All right, next up, let's go over Abyss. Yep, we got 2 of the Sincere Masquerade Ghost, 1 of the SL. These are the advanced. And then we got SL Milteo, looks fantastic, plus 4 others for a total of 5. And we got 1 SL Evo Milteo, and then total of 5, so 4 others. And then for Luzin Temperance, we got 4. And this is pretty standard across the board. We got like 4 or 5 of almost everything with like 1 or 2 exceptions. Here we have Sword. So for the advanced version, once again, we got 2, an SL and a not SL. For the regular version of the Chariot, we got 5. For Alyaska, the Warhawker, we got an SL and 4 others, so 5 of her. And then we got only 3 of her Evo version. For Dragon's a little more complicated because they have a ton of advanced cards. But we did get almost 2 of all of them, which is kind of funny. So we got 2 of the Levantine Dragon dual form. One of them is advanced. We actually got 2 of the Levantine Dragon dual form alpha. So we got 2 beta, 2 alpha, but not one of them is advanced. We just got, not one of them is SL. We just got 2 regular advanced ones, which is weird. This is literally the only one we got dupes of that wasn't SL. Speaking of which, we have Levantine Dragon dual form Yida. We got an SL and a regular advanced. Oh, we got 2 regular advanced. I'm sorry, I lied. We got 2 and 2. Yeah, we got the Levantine Dragon ones are weird. And then for the regular Dragon cards, we got 4 Aelia. And then for Justice, we got an SL Justice and 4 others. And then we got an SL Evo Justice and 4 others. Yeah, the Levantine Dragon advanced cards are weird. Haven does not have any advanced cards, but we did get an SL Sophina and then 4 others, so 5 total. We got 3 Evo Sophinas, and then we got an SL Slouse and 4 others. So once again, very, very consistent across the board. We did not get, I think this is the only, this and the Levantine Dragon are the only SL we did not get or the only advance we did not get an SL of. So Spinaria and Lucille, we just got the one. For the regular Lucille, we got an SL and 4 others. For Wolfroud, we got a ton of Wolfroud, man. We got SL Evo and 4 others. And then we got, for the regular version, we got SL and then 5 others, and then also the Ultimate Rare. So we got 7 total. So it's the same as Zelganea. We got a lot of Wolfroud. And then finally, we have Rune. So we got the 1 Fool, Evo, and then 2 others. So this was close. We almost did not get a playset here. And then for just the regular Fool, we got 5. And then for Rooney, we got 1 SL Rooney, and then 4 others. This seems pretty normal for most sets, this kind of like breakdown, with the exception of the advanced card. So we got 1 or 2 of every advanced card, mostly 2. For most of them we got 2. For some we only got 1, like the Spinaria one. And then did we get any Levantine Dragons that only had 1? Nope. So I think it was just the Spinaria one we only got 1. Everyone else we got 2. All right, so that's that. Let's open up these and see what we get. And you know what? I don't even have these in any special order. We can like shuffle them or whatever. Take 2 from the top. All right, let's see what we get. The other, first one, Magic Sediment. So we did get this token, which is unique to the set. And then we want the dragon one. That's the other token that I think is unique to this set. We want the dragon token. That's a sword guy, for sure. For sure. Doesn't even need to be gentle taking that one out. I got a million of that guy. I should be more gentle when I'm first opening it because I don't want to like damage the leader. All right, I should be more gentle because I'm just like, these are like just crappy tokens. These are a little more difficult to open than usual. I don't think this is a leader. It's a bird. Caw-caw. Yep, this is what we're doing. We're just cracking these and hopefully, I mean, we should get a leader, right? We only got 3 ultimate rares, so I was gonna call it a portal card, but wrong version of Shadowverse. Got a Shield Guardian. Give us a dragon at least too, man. We need the dragon. Ooh, I think this is the dragon. It's the dragon. Cool. All right, well, those are the 2 like normal ones that I wanted. Now it's all leader time. Nope. Holy tiger, been down so long. Oh! Oh, is this? Oh, let's go! Okay, all right. I am stoked. We got a really good Abyss leader. We got Ania, Gentle Amethyst. We take this. Nice. This was off the top of my list. Any of the Abyss leaders, top of my list. Valnarek was probably number 1, and then Ania, and then Rulanai. Oh, let's go! All right. This case rules, man. This was a good case. We were just gonna keep opening these up. Maybe we'll get another. Probably won't get another leader. But man, I wish they would have done it like 3 leaders a box. Ooh, got another dragon. That's cool. You know what? Hold on. Let me do the whole thing. We'll scan. We don't get a lot of opportunities to scan the leaders these days. So here's the Sidekick app. We'll scan. Scan.
Anea. My name's Anea.
We got Anea. Must protect at all costs.
Even scrap metal can fight.
Even scrap metal can fight. Angry?
Time to face my fears.
Don't punch you.
I don't know anything.
Okay. All right. That's enough of the Anea. But yes, glad we got an Abyss. Like I said, I think Valnarek would have been my number 1. But Anea's up there. Oh, look at the robot. She's one of the 3 robot sisters. Mono is my favorite. But all 3 robot sisters are great. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I think this was a great case. We got the Zelganea Ultimate. We got a good leader. We got the Fool, and we got another Hangman. Got a lot of Hangmans. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Excellent case. Really excited to build some decks. Unironically, super stoked for the 6. I guess we only got 6 of these. Did we get 7 of the Hangman? Anyway, I guess we got 7. Anyway, stoked for all my Zelganeas. Definitely going to be running the advanced Zelganea plus my 2 ultimate rare Zelganeas in my Control Abyss. We might even swap to Ania for a little while. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Super stoked. Keep an eye for deck techs and all that kind of good stuff. We got Ghosts coming up probably first. And yeah, we'll see you later.